So you can just like throw them out there and then whatever it lands.
Actually, they got those at Endless, the price ones.
Yeah, we get a discount on Sportsman. So. 5% is what he gives us.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's it.
So you know how freaking Tweedledee put that freaking the new peep on for me?
Yeah.
Fucking thing started untying yesterday while I was out shooting.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have the good one fix it?
Yeah. I went to what's his name, Carl?
Yeah.
Yeah, he fixed it.
Nice. Oh.
Now I know it's not doing
falling over.
Is the fan noise gonna be an issue?
I am gonna need a water.
What?
I got one right here. Right here.
Is he already live? Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Thanks a lot, Adrian.
Just as much as the
First time? Get my it's out.
Get all your thumbs out now.
Probably still streaming. Yep. Cool.
I don't know why it's like it's supposed to be iPhone friendly and everything, but it doesn't.
But it's not.
Just for the YouTube, which is it's okay, but it just looks annoying.
What does that mean? Doesn't readjust. Like it makes it a small screen?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Looks like that.
Like the...
But if you were to look on it on the iPhone, it should be.
Weird. Well, are they even going to be able to see it on there, then? On the YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of what it's for, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like people, like they're gradually, like they're tuning in, right? So, about 11 right now.
Oh, cool.
It's gonna keep going up, so
all right, well, let's get started then. Why don't you tell them when we were going?
Yeah,
all right, so awesome. Welcome to the 2024 spring archery elk hunt gear dump. I'm Kevin McFarland, founder and executive director of Idaho Backcountry Veterans. And this is my setup. This is what I'm taking with me Friday on my adventure. We're going to go on a little scouting trip. And then this is the gear that I'll pack with me for my archery elk hunts as well. So I'll start out with a bow. So I got the 2012 PSE Bow Madness. I put the black gold Mountain Light sight on there. It's the slider with the 3-pin. Really like this one. And then let's see. I got this Go Hunt cover the other day. Like that. Picked up these Viper Trick broadheads. And then I'm going to run those on the Gold Tip Hunter Pros. The 300s. And then my elk calls. So I just started learning how to call. Joined the Elk Calling Academy with Michael Batiste. Highly recommend that. And then get the live Q&A option as well. Very, very good info. Lots of it. It's taught me a lot. I just started learning how to call about a month ago. But this is one of the tubes he recommended. And then I got the Phelps Black Series, I believe is what those are. And I got the starter pack too. Trying to slow down or anything? We got any comments?
It's very informative. So the live can be.
All right. All right. So that's what I got for calls. My bino harness, still running the Alaska Guide Creation. I kind of moved it around a little bit. I had this holster built for my release. Clips in there. I moved my my LRF to the front instead of on the bottom. I'm going to pick up a 10 mil this afternoon, and then I'm going to mount that that holster on the bottom of this. So that's how I'll run it. And then I picked up the larger outdoor edge. So I picked this guy up. It's got the gut combo as well. The other one was all right, but when you got a bunch of animals down like that gut hook just makes it a lot easier to get animals dressed out and taken care of in a quick fashion. And we want to do that because it's going to be hot. We're going to be looking at like mid 70s to mid 80s during the day, and then mid 40s to mid 50s at night. I'm also running the Vortex 12 by 50s. These are the Diamondbacks. I've had these for a few years now, and they've been great. The Garmin InReach. And then I've got the Sitka Gators. I'm hoping to pick up the Peaks, those Peaks Solitudes, or the Peaks, not the Solitudes, the Peaks Gators. Anyways, hoping to pick up a set of those. I got the Black Ovis ones, and those took a crap on me like within the first 3 days. So going back to the Sitka ones, and then I picked up some the Mountain Ops 180 gram merino boxers. Really like those. I'm going to take one extra pair just in case. Some gut issues from Iraq. So another extra pair of socks as well. Or I'm sorry, this is actually what I'm wearing in the field. So we're only going for 3 days on this one. Otherwise, I would pack an extra pair of underwear and an extra pair of socks. These are the Farm to Feet. I think these are the hiking sock. Yeah, I really like those. That's what I'm going to wear in there. And then I've got the Sitka Traverse pants. They're really lightweight. They shed the water pretty well. And they're really breathable. Nice gear for the weather. And then I've got this 180 gram merino hoodie from Mountain Ops as well. And so this is what I'm wearing into the woods. So this will be on me going in. So we can get all that to the side. If there's any questions on that. No. What it do? All right.
You know, if anyone's coming in that isn't familiar with Idaho backcountry veterans, just a quick synopsis.
Yeah. So if you're new here, Idaho Backcountry Veterans is a nonprofit organization that gets veterans and their families outdoors on adventures with other veterans and their families. And we create a community for them, and ultimately to reduce the suicide rate. So that's what we're all about. We're all about having a good time out in the woods, out on the river, just doing whatever with vets and families. Oh, we're gonna need that here in a minute. All right. So now the pack. If you're not new here, you've seen a few pack dumps or a few pack reviews, setups. I did pack this a lot different than I have in the past. And I just want to show you guys what is going with me exactly on this trip and on the future trips. So this is the Cub attachment. We'll just talk about this real quick. This has my puffy pants, my puffy jacket, my rain jacket, and a pad in there. Fairly easy off. It's a lot easier when you're on the side doing it. But it's that easy to get off. Like, you take that thing off. I sit on this. This is my glassing pad. Nothing inside of here has gotten wet yet. And I've sat on snow and ice for 6+ hours directly on the snow and ice on the back of this thing. No moisture at all. So that's the Cub. That's what's in there. I don't think I need to pull that stuff out. The puffy jacket is the Sitka puffy jacket. And then the puffy pants are the Black Ovis 850s. I'm looking forward to getting the Black Ovis top puffy jacket. That one looks pretty good. It's a 850 down. And if it's as good as the pants are, like, that's all you'll ever need. So that's my insulation layer too. That's all I'm bringing for insulation as far as like base layers or anything. All right, let's go. We'll just take apart my lid here. All right, so in the base of my lid, this little pocket right here is where I keep my tags. Got my tags, license, everything that's important to me as far as that goes is in there. I know exactly where it's at all times. All right, I got dead downwind wipes, 25 of those guys. Got my headlamp, the night core rechargeable with the red light option, that FlexTail 2.0 pump, fire starter. I got that dark energy plasma lighter, as well as pyro putty and some other ways to start fires. All right, so I got some extra Thermacell stuff. 8 mosquitoes. Got to keep those guys away. I don't want to throw a bunch of mosquito spray in the air, so that's what I'm packing. A couple spoons. 2 is 1, 1 is none, so I have 1 spoon. Extra knife, tick remover. Hygiene kit. So I've got scent-free soap in here. And then my eyeball stuff. We've got some recovery pills in here. More water filtration stuff or purification. Toothbrush. Lens cleaners. And that is that. And then my keys will go right on that. Ready to go. All right, let's tear apart this outside pocket. I got my Thermacell in the outside pocket. I want to be able to put that to work when I sit down. I just want to be able to unzip this real quick, grab it, set it out, not have to dig through a bunch of stuff and make a bunch of noise. I put this medic kit together yesterday. So I've been running the XSA International full trauma kit, and then not really like having any band-aids and stuff like that I really need on the trail. So I'll just break this medic kit down for you real quick, as like this is the essentials that are going to keep me and probably my buddy alive if I need to. So we've got quick combat gauze, got some medical tape. Honestly, I could probably take that roll down quite a bit and lighten it up just a touch. Nasopharyngeal airway. And if somebody's choking or they get impaled in the throat or something like that, I can get that down their nose, and they can be breathing. Trauma shears. I know we've got knives and stuff, but trauma shears are, that's ultralight. And then the tourniquet, the cat tourniquet, great. Always have to have this. If there's one thing that you ever pack for first aid, pack a tourniquet. Got some Tylenols and some different size band-aids. Couple big band-aids, medium ones, gauze pads, and then some moleskin. So you can cut that up however you need to. I've also got some gloves in here. And then some toe pads. And so these toe pads is something new that I added. And it's from like hiking around with people and they get a bunch of hot spots on their toes, and their toenails start coming off and stuff like that. You can tape this up on their toes and give them a little comfort. I haven't had that happen to me yet, but when it does, I got those. And then some Neosporin. There's the medical kit. Here's my saw that I was talking about. It's the Lagom. Lagom. I think it's a 12-inch blade or something like that. Great saw. It's been awesome to have. And then I've got game bags, kind of a kill kit here. So my game bags, I got my big kitchen gloves and then some rubber gloves in here as well. Got the bud out tool and then my go hunt game bags. All right, that's it for the outside front pocket. Talk about this tripod for a minute. Shoot, I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's a Vanguard. It's the Vanguard tripod. It's a little, like, I'm looking to replace it, but it's what we got for right now. So it's kind of on the heavy side. I run it on the opposite side of my spotter, and I've got the giant freaking Vortex. I think it's 20 to 60 by like 85 or something like that. So I run them on opposite sides. I do like this swivel head because it just is easy. On this other side here, I'm running my Peaks sissy sticks, and these will also go with my shelter. I'll pull out here in a minute. So Peaks sissy sticks, those are a must-have for me. Like going downhill with weight, those are a lifesaver, big time. I've got the old boat anchor of a spotter right here, the Razor HD 20 to 60. I think this is the Gen 1, and then I've got the all-in system on there as well. Let's see, I'm running for a sidearm. Right now I've got my Glock 45 9 mil in there. And then the scary pen is on the outside of my pack as well. So this is the rechargeable steri pen, and you can get drinking water in 90 seconds. So really like this thing. Don't just rely on this though. Like I've said in the past, they can fail. So that's why I always carry those tablets too. All right, I think that's it for the outside of the pack. So let's dive into the main cabin here.
Someone said you should have an ace wrap for a twisted knee or ankle.
I should. And you know what else isn't in here right now that I need to put in is my my knee brace. Yeah, that's MIA. So I actually do have a wrap. I just have not put it in here for the knee and ankle. But yeah, if you have ankle problems, I haven't really like had an ankle issue yet. So that's not been like top priority for me, but I have had knee issues. So yes, if you have ankle issues, definitely get your wraps in there. And then this is the Dark Energy Spectre. It's the 18-watt solar panel. This one just came out, so this is pretty sweet. The other one rolled up. So it was about that long, and it was just a roll that you had to awkwardly fit in here. So this is great. Lightweight. It's even lighter than that rolled up one. What else do we got in here? Got a couple of Poseidon Pros. In this front pocket, I got some chargers and cords, and then the kickstand, or there's some things for that in there. The Graxaw boot dryers, awesome stuff to have. Ultra lightweight, takes up a little bit of room, but fits right in that Dark Energy bag, and that runs forever. My feet sweat like crazy, so I don't know about you, but when I put sweaty boots on in the morning, I just instantly get in a bad mood. All right, I got my jet boil, and then this 10-ounce canister fits in here, and you get, let's see, 24 boils off this canister. So when you're packing your meals and counting your days, make sure that those align. And then I've got the Go Hunt titanium mug, just in case I got to cook over the fire. All right. Here's my extra clothes. So this Mountain Ops 20-liter dry bag has been pretty sweet. This is what I'm doing, keeping all my scent control gear in. So I've got kind of packed a little bougie for this trip, honestly. But I've got another pair. I've got a pair of ankle socks, another pair of underwear, extra pair of socks. These are the crispy, like San Juans or something like that. Got a beanie just in case. Heavier hoodie, and then a lightweight breathable top. All right, what do we got here? We got food. All right, so this is my food for 4 days. So I weighed them all out. And food weighs a lot. Pretty heavy. So this is just like my extra snack pack. If I run out of food, got a little extra snacky snacks in here. Probably leave that at the truck for when I get back. And then, so we'll call this day one. So this is 2 pounds and 1.7 ounces. And we'll just I'll go through the peak meals in this one. The butternut dal and then the mountain berry granola is what I'm going to have for the main meals there. And then for some snacky snacks, I got some applesauce, some tuna. I don't like dry tuna, so I got the mayo packets there. And then some Snickers, protein bars. Always got to hydrate in my meal for the day, and some peanut butter too. Can I eat that all in a day? Kind of depends on the day. Depends on how much work I'm doing, but typically I have quite a bit left over. But obviously I don't like to starve. Carlos?
Yeah. Badass, bro.
What's up, Carlos? All right, so extra snack bag. Day one is just over 2 pounds. We'll call this day 2. 2 pounds, 2.6 ounces. So, yeah, I put a little extra in there. I got some the XL peanut butter M&Ms. Looking forward to those. And then day 3 is just about 2 pounds. All right.
I'm gonna ask, what's your calorie count for 2 pounds?
I don't know, dude. I'm not counting. I'm not really counting calories, I guess. I spent like 43 days in a teepee this year so far, and I just kind of know like what I want to eat and what's going to keep me going for the amount of energy that I'm putting out. So,
Would you say you go off of weight or off of the weight of the food? How much you eat?
no, not really. Just like I know that I want at least one peak meal a day, and like I'm kind of in tune with what I eat every day, I guess. But and if I'm only going for like 3 to 7 days, not super worried about losing a bunch of weight or anything like that. I'm more worried about keeping my energy levels up for all 7 days, rather than like exactly when I'm eating. I guess I don't know. But so we'll just break this one meal down. So strawberry granola, 530 calories. And then I try to stay away from sugars as much as possible. With these peak meals, though, it's kind of impossible. Like this mountain berry or this strawberry granola is 45 grams of sugar. So I don't want to be eating this like all day, every day. Or we're going to have some health issues. But it is a nice like breakfast, lunch, early lunch. M&Ms and peanut butter. Again, like another quick pick me up. Like let's get going.
Yeah.
And then, so those are 140. And then I'm kind of more. I've been doing the carnivore diet as much as possible, so I'm kind of more focused on like sugars, proteins, and stuff like that. But tuna, a couple tuna packs, and those guys are 15 grams of protein a piece. Well, this one's 17, this one's 15, so. About 360 calories for scrambled eggs. These guys right here, like, these are a lifesaver. The protein bars, Snickers and peanut butter is like one of my favorite favorite mountain snacks. I love it. I will pack the extra weight just to have Snickers and peanut butter. It's just a pick me up. Like, I don't know. Good food is a pick me up. Like, if you're having a crappy day, you just missed a bowl or something, or you just hiked your butt off and didn't hear any bugles or anything, didn't see nothing. At least you got a Snickers and a peanut butter.
I'd say like 1,800 calories in that bag.
Oh, you weren't adding them up? Yeah, I would say probably about 2,000 calories, 1,800 to 2,000 calories or so. This applesauce, I like this applesauce because there's no sugar in it. Like, there's 10 grams of carbs. Oh, there's 8 grams of total sugar. But I like applesauce. I'd say, yeah, anywhere between 1,800 to 2,500 calories is probably what I've got going on per day. But they're like, they're not empty calories. So my body's using all of them. What I like about it is when I go in the backcountry for a couple of days, like, my body's using up all of this stuff. It's using up all the nutrients. Like, I don't even think about having to go to the bathroom. I hate pooping in the woods. Like, I freaking hate it. So anyways, this eating like this will like stop me up for a couple of days. I'm perfectly all right with that. But kind of I pay attention to what I'm eating so that I'm not like just unloading on the side of the trail every 10 minutes. I poop a lot when I'm home. No, shitting in the woods is just, it's terrible. Like, my legs are gonna give out. I feel like I'm gonna fall in it. It's not a good time. It's just anxiety the entire time. There's not a peaceful moment when I'm taking a crap in the woods. Like, oh God, it's so peaceful. Good for you. I'm happy for you. This one is the Marmot Trestles Elite 20-degree bag. It's 2.5 pounds. It's never let me down. I think we're going to be, like I said, mid 40s to mid 50s overnight. If it does get colder, I'll throw my puffy pants and my puffy jacket on if I have to. We're not going to pack that up right now. And then I've got the Peaks Solitude 4. Oh, wait, there's more. Got my Thermarest air pad. And then the Peaks Solitude 4 teepee with a bunch of extra stakes in this Initial Ascent dry bag. So I guess the difference in my packing from the last few videos is putting everything in these dry bags, especially my food. For one, I'm going into grizzly country, so we're going to be hunting Wyoming, and Go Hunt has this layer where you can get the grizzly density overlay, and we're right in it. So I want to keep all of my food in these bags as well as in the waterproof bags. Extra large Go Hunt ground sheet, extra stakes, and paracord. The 6 a.m. Which one was this, Dan? The 6 a.m. It's the glassing tarp. I can't remember what model it was called though. I don't remember. Sorry, guys. Like a Canyon or something like that. And then my poles for my teepee. So that is everything that I'm taking with me on these hunts. And I should have weighed the pack before we dumped it, but I weighed it earlier and it was about 54 pounds without water. So once I put some water in there, it'll probably be 55, 56 pounds, somewhere in there. And then obviously, as you eat, it gets lighter. So probably come out day 3 about, I think it was about 7 or 8 pounds lighter just from eating food.
What would you say the total cost of like all of this gear, right? Like what is like the bare minimum that a veteran can go out with, you think?
The bare minimum? I mean, it kind of like the bare minimum depends on how often you want to do it. If a vet says, I want to do it like once, go to Walmart and buy the cheapest stuff that you can to get by for that, 3-4 day hunt.
Yeah.
If you want to continue to do it, invest in your gear, buy the good stuff. It doesn't, and cost doesn't necessarily mean that it's the good stuff either. And then there's discounts everywhere too for vets. If you get on Guide Fitter, there's all sorts of discounts in there. That's why I run Sitka, because of their discount program. So yeah, military gets like a good discount. It cost me just as much to buy the Sitka as it does. It cost me like $20 more per item, basically, to go to a store and buy it. So yeah, it kind of depends. Like, you can go basic stuff if you just want to try it out. And if you just want to try it out, like, give us a shout. You can come use all our expensive stuff and all the stuff that we've tried, and see what you like. But yeah, this is the stuff that I've found that has been the best for what we're doing. So we've gone through the less expensive, less quality gear, and that usually lasts about a trip. You might get 2 out of it, but we're all really hard on gear, and especially if it's a loner, just things are going to happen. And so yeah, we've landed on this stuff, and it's made it through several hunts now and several trips. So
You can have a gear list.
we do, yeah. Yep. So I've actually put together an actual bulleted list breaking down every piece of gear, what it is, down to the brand, I think. And so yeah, we'll attach that to this video, it'll be somewhere. You'll be able to find it. Yeah, it'll be the 2024 archery elk hunt list. And so we'll do another one when it gets a little colder and we're doing deer hunts and kind of getting more into the colder months, and I'll show you guys what we pack for that and how we can stay out there when it's below freezing and below zero and stuff like that too. So well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and really appreciate it. Hope I got to answer everybody's questions. And yeah, if you have any suggestions or questions or anything, give us a shout. Yeah. So yeah, make sure you go to our website, subscribe to our newsletter, and that'll push out like all of our upcoming events, basically everything that we're doing for the month. And then you'll get updates as we get trips added as well. Keep up on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you watch our YouTube, subscribe and like all the videos there if you could. Helps us out and gets us in front of more veterans. They know we exist, and we get to take them out and do awesome stuff. So